I've got a lot of credit cards. You've probably seen me talk about most of them in other videos as well, but if you've ever wondered how do I manage so many different rewards programs and what do I use my points, miles, cashback for, this video will give you total clarity. And hopefully it'll give you a lot of strategies and insights for how you can best use your own rewards with your own credit cards as well. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also check out the links down below in the description to get some cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a great app to manage multiple credit cards and all their different rewards programs in one place, and to view my all-new site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. The journey into Mark's credit card rewards begins now. Let's set the stage, and we'll do so by looking at the overall macro review of my redemption strategy across all the different point currencies here. So the rewards that I focus most on every year here in general are number one, American Express membership rewards points, Chase Ultimate Rewards points, and Capital One Venture Miles. So those are the three types of bank points. In other words, they're not tied to one specific airline or hotel. They're just general travel points that the banks issue that can be redeemed for a lot of different types of travel. Following that, for number four, I've got hotel rewards. So these are both points and certificates, like the free night award certificates that you get with select credit cards on a yearly basis. Then moving into number five are my airline rewards. And these are both points and miles. Different companies or programs call them different things. And then finally, I do have cash back as well for number six. So let's break down each one of these and see what's underneath each of the categories and what I use these rewards for. We'll start with Amex membership rewards points, and these tend to be the one that I focus on the most, so I want to earn as many of these points as possible throughout the year, and I redeem them primarily for cash back. And I realize that in the travel world that is a huge sin to commit. However, at least I do it in the smart way and use it via the Schwab Platinum Card. The reason why that card is so valuable to me is because it allows me to redeem at 1.1 cents per point. So as an example here on the screen, when you have 50,000 Amex points, for example, that can be redeemed for $550. But without the Schwab Platinum Card, those same 50,000 points are only worth $350, so $200 less for every 50K points redeemed. Once these points are redeemed into cash, I then use them for my non-monthly expenses and my investments. So by non-monthly, I mean the stuff I pay for throughout the year that does not occur on a 12-month basis, so every month. So for example, auto insurance could be one of them, credit card annual fees, my dental appointments, which are twice a year, other random unplanned for medical expenses, auto maintenance, the list goes on. And of course, investments, that's pretty straightforward. Whether you want to get into the markets, into crypto, start saving up for a down payment for a property in real estate, whatever it is, this is what I pretty much straddle my cashback use for with Amex. Now let's move over to Chase Ultimate Rewards points. So for these, I redeem for travel primarily and still cashback secondarily. I do this via my Chase Sapphire Preferred card, and because that one gives me 1.25 or more cents per point for travel. So the 1.25 cents is the guaranteed flat rate via the Ultimate Rewards portal, where you can book pretty much any hotel, car rental, flight, etc. So in going through Chase's portal, 50,000 points as an example will be worth $625 toward a future trip. It also gives a flat 1 cent per point for cash back. So 50,000 points here is worth $500. And then lastly there on the bullet point number four, I may also use some transfer partners occasionally, especially Hyatt, for basically whenever I get 1.5 cents or greater per point on average. That would mean 50,000 points would be worth $750. Having said that, I'll use my points therefore for flights, hotels, car rentals, etc. as my primary redemption strategy. I also may top off balances with transfer partners. So what I mean by that is with Southwest and Hyatt there, both of which are Chase transfer partners. If I've got 45,000 Southwest Rapid Rewards points and I want to get a flight, but that flight costs 50,000 points, I have no problem taking 5,000 Chase points and moving them over to my Southwest account and then booking that award redemption on southwest.com. Even if I'm getting less than 1.25 cents for that, maybe I'm only getting 1 cent or 1.1 cents for that Southwest flight, who really cares? It's only 5,000 points, and I'll gladly move 5K over from Chase to Southwest for a little less value in order to make a $500, $600, $700 flight possible. And if you're looking for a way to manage so many different cards and all those different rewards programs, definitely check out the app MAXREWARDS to help you out. MAXREWARDS is a great app that puts all of your cards, rewards programs, and more in different dashboards that make them very easy to manage. You can also stay on top of your financial health by looking at your overall utilization, your credit scores, even see all of your individual transactions across all cards in one list. The app will also help you find the best card to use for a specific purchase to earn the most amount of rewards. And if you choose to sign up for the gold level of MAXREWARDS, it'll unlock even more features like activating your quarterly spend categories, Chase offers, Amex offers, and a bunch more. You can get your first month of MAXREWARDS Gold entirely for free by signing up using the link down below in the description, and there are also plenty of great features to use in the free version as well. Next up are Capital One Venture Miles, and I redeem these for travel exclusively. You'll never see me do these for cash back unless something majorly tragic happens and I just have to scramble for cash for some reason. So I would do this via the Venture X credit card, one of my new favorites right now. It gives a full 1 cent per mile earned when you redeem for a travel. So 50,000 miles as the example, worth $500 toward travel. Cashback is basically taking that value and cutting it completely in half. So 50,000 miles worth 250 bucks. That's 0.5 cents per mile. Really bad, epically bad. Stay away. Now, my specific use for Capital One Venture Miles might actually surprise a lot of you because most people wouldn't think travel with a flexible currency. They think Chase and Amex, and that's kind of the end of the story, maybe even some city points. But I use Capital One Venture Miles mostly for non-chain hotels and to cover travel expenses when I'm saving my other rewards, Chase Amex, hotel points, air miles specifically, for a different trip where I may be able to get even more value than just the 1 cent per mile here. So non-chain hotels make a ton of sense simply because they don't have their own loyalty programs, at least not most of them. Then when it comes to saving my other rewards for other trips, for example, I might have my Marriott points only being worth 0.5, 0.6 cents per point for a specific trip, but I might be able to get like 0.8, 0.9, maybe even a full 1 cent per point from Marriott on a different trip that I'm planning later on in the year or the year to come. So I'd rather save my points, my Marriott points that is, for that future trip where I can use them for a greater value, therefore save more money and have more money left over in my bank account to use toward other things, maybe even investments. And that is a perfect intro to this next section here on hotel rewards. Here we're referring to both points and certificates. Again, those are the FNAs or free night awards or weekend night rewards. Different programs call them different things, but some of these credit cards come with that free night simply by having the card open and paying your annual fee each year, maybe even meeting a spend requirement if one's involved. So I redeem my hotel rewards for hotels exclusively. My 4 main programs are number 1, Marriott Bonvoy, number 2, World of Hyatt, 3, Hilton Honors, and 4, IHG One Rewards. Now, no doubt you've noticed here that I called out hotel redemptions exclusively right there on the screen. And that's because you can redeem hotel points for partner rental car companies that may partner with Marriott or World of Hyatt. You can also redeem them for airline miles or gift cards or other things like that, not cash back. But almost all of those will be for a lower value than you could get with a hotel redemption. So if I want to maximize my value and if I'm going on a trip, I'd rather get more value and save more in my hotel rather than cutting my value by 10, 20, 30% or more and using hotel points for a rental car. That's where I'd much rather use my Chase points or my Capital One Venture Miles for my rental car, get better value, and then preserve hotel points or certificates for my stay. And believe it or not, some of these hotel programs actually have transfer partners like Chase points or Amex points. So Marriott, for example, has dozens of airline transfer partners that you can choose from. Push your Marriott points out and transfer them literally into air miles of all those other partners that you can see on the screen here. I'll put that visual up. Hilton does the same thing. I know IHG also does. Not sure about World of Hyatt, they might as well. But nonetheless, almost always the ratio is not favorable. It might be like 3-to-1, 5-to-1, meaning 5 or 3 hotel points for every 1 mile. So I never do that, but some people may choose to do so if they have no use for some hotel points. And of course, that might be like the last resort plan that they want to use them for, just to cash out because they wouldn't use them otherwise. Now, the redemption priority here is number one, I'll use my free night certificates almost always first. That's because these expire after 1 year. So that's why you want to prioritize redeeming those free night awards as soon as you can. Get rid of them and have a free night, have a great trip, and hold on to your points secondarily for a future trip. Or with some programs now, combine points with a certificate for a better redemption. Then I'll use my points secondarily because those never expire. As long as you have qualifying account activity, meaning you earn some points or you redeem some points and then here are the schedules for those 4 main programs that I focus on. Marriott points expire after 24 months of no account activity, Hyatt at 24 months, and Hilton at 24 months. And as I film this video, IHG is still at 12 months. Continuing on to Airline Rewards, that is points and miles. Again, same thing, different programs use a different term for what they refer to them as. The 3 programs that I use the most are American Airlines Advantage, Southwest Rapid Rewards, and Frontier Miles. And that's because almost all my trips these days are domestic. I might do more international in the future, but not right now. But nonetheless, I use these rewards for flights booked directly with the airlines mentioned right above there. So in terms of airline alliance partnerships, it doesn't really affect me very much because Frontier doesn't participate in any of those alliances, nor does Southwest. American is the only one that does, which is the One World Alliance. So if I wanted to fly on Iberia, British Airways, any of those, I could use my Advantage miles to book a flight on one of the partner international carriers and fly to Europe or somewhere else. And for my final rewards bucket here, I've got cash back, which no surprise whatsoever, I redeem the cash back for cash. So this may be a direct deposit to a checking or savings account, a statement credit to wipe out a certain transaction that I made, or a check via the mail. Regardless of the method though, I'll use this cash back for my non-monthly expenses and my investments, as you saw earlier with chasing Amex. This is another great way to do it, but also for some fun too. So if I go out to an event, bought tickets to something, it's a great way to cover the cost of those with some cash back. And to wrap up our discussion today, I want to leave you all with a few final notes that I think you'll find extremely valuable to be aware of. First of all, when it comes to travel, I almost always try to use air miles specific to airlines and hotel points specific to hotels first. That's because they tend to get devalued faster and they tend to have more limited use. So personally, that's why I'd rather not box myself into one program with its own limited partnerships. There's a much better strategy, which is to focus on bank points. By that I'm referring to Amex points, Chase points, Citi points, Capital One miles, etc. Those tend to hold their value much better and have much broader uses. Again, any airline, any hotel, any car rental you want through their own portals, and much broader transfer partners, a lot of which have airlines in different alliances. That's why bank points are almost always more valuable. For that reason, I tend to focus more on earning them and also tend to save them for bigger or more special trips. And with all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Also check out the links down below in the description to get some cash back when you shop online through RAKUTEN, to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a great app to manage multiple credit cards and all their different rewards programs in one place, and to view my all-new site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in future videos, and until then, remember, you are great.